bill, and they will leave the bill. Like, you will stay there. Someone is owing electricity bill for 2 years, the person will not pay the electricity bill. So you come to the house thinking that, oh my god, I found the perfect apartment for myself. I'm going to paint it white, I'm going to decorate it, I'm going to design it and do a whole lot of stuff to my apartment, only for you to find out that you have to pay 2 years electricity bill that you've not paid in. Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Giftwegu, and if this is your first time of watching any of my videos, don't forget to hit the subscribe button below. I have no makeup on because I don't want to, okay? I don't have the strength, I have a lot of work to do, and doing makeup this morning is not part of the plan. Anyway, I'm wearing makeup this morning is not part of the plan. Anyway, in today's video, I'm going to tell you guys what to look out for when you want to go apartment hunting in Lagos. So this is apartment hunting 101. If you're following my video, you know that your girl just recently, just started living alone this year and paid rent the first time this year. So I was living with my sister, and you know, I started living alone and I paid rent this year. So this was my first experience with adulting where I have to like start paying bills and all that. So apartment hunting in Lagos, Nigeria, I'm just going to tell you guys how that is supposed to work out and what you should look out for when you want to apartment hunt, when you want to look for an apartment in Lagos, Nigeria. So there are certain factors that you should look out for when you're apartment hunting in Lagos, Nigeria. The first of them is oh god, check the apartment during the rainy season. The rainy season or rainy season? Rainy season, yeah. Check the apartment during the rainy season. Lagos apartments are disasters, especially apartments. When I say especially apartments in Lagos Mainland, no, even Lagos Island, they're usually flooded. So before you get an apartment, I think you should look at how that place looks like during the rainy season. So I feel that the rainy season is the best time to get an apartment in Lagos, Nigeria, so that you know if rain falls. Do you have water in your house? Is your place flooded? Does your place look like the Red Sea or something like that, God will have to call Moses to come and divide into two so that you pass through? You need to look out for how that place looks like during the rainy season. If it does not look really good during the rainy season, you can see that water is entering the house or the compound or even the street. You cannot even walk through that place when it rains. I don't think you should live there. I don't think you should live there. It's not good for you. Aside the mosquitoes that you're going to get from there, I really don't think it's a great idea for you to live. The next thing you should look out for when you want to get an apartment in Lagos and you found the best apartment, is to make sure that the former tenant is not owing any electricity bill. Some Lagos tenants are horrible. Wicked is the word. Very wicked. So they will not pay their electricity bill and they will leave the bill. Like, you will stay there. Someone is owing electricity bill for 2 years, the person will not pay the electricity bill. So you come to the house thinking that, oh my god, I found the perfect apartment for myself. I'm going to paint it white, I'm going to decorate it, I'm going to design it and do a whole lot of stuff to my apartment, only for you to find out that you have to pay 2 years electricity bill that you've not paid in a while. Hold up. You need to check that out. Anyway, most houses in Lagos use the prepaid meter. For instance, in my apartment, I make use of the prepaid meter. So most houses in Lagos actually have the prepaid meter, which I think is better because you get to buy the amount of electricity that will be enough for you. And for this house, we buy around 5,000 we buy electricity of like 5,000 naira, and it lasts for like 2 months. It lasts for 2 months because I don't really watch TV, you know. I only watch Big Brother Naija. And once there is no Big Brother Naija, I don't subscribe for the DSTV. So the only thing that the electricity carries is the refrigerator, the washing machine, the stabilizer, I think, the light, and the bulb and the fan. That's basically all it takes. It doesn't carry like so much. And this 5k watt of electricity lasts for like 2 months plus. It lasts for 2 months plus, yeah. So I feel that you can find an apartment that has the prepaid meter, but if you don't find an apartment that has the prepaid meter and you feel that that apartment is really what you're looking for in an apartment, definitely check out how much the previous tenant has, if the previous tenant is owing anything as regards to electricity, because people are terrible, people are wicked, people will disappoint, they will disgrace you, they are evil, walking around looking for who to destroy the person's bank account. So don't allow that person to be you. Make sure that you check to see if the previous tenant is owing the electricity bill, because people are as much as Yes, and you constantly pay an electricity bill, and you might never get electricity until you're done clearing the debt of another person, which does not make any sense. The third thing that you should be on the lookout for when trying to get an apartment is when you're getting an agent takes you to a particular house, try to look around the surrounding. Please try to look at the surrounding. If I were you, if an agent takes me to a particular place to look at a house and I'm done like looking at the house and I really like it, I'm not going to pay immediately because some agents are moving mad. What I'm going to do is I'll still come back to the house and try to talk to some of the tenants in that house to make sure that this agent is not just bringing me to somewhere. The agent is actually bringing me to a real place. A lot of people have had incidents where they get scammed by agents. So I feel that it's very important to ask the tenants around, ask them how is living condition here? Is this agent actually legit? Is there a vacancy in this house, or is this agent just trying to play me so that he or she can collect my money? Very important questions to ask. I don't even think we understand how important these questions are until you start looking for a house in Lagos. And they scam you the first time, the second time you pay for a house and it's flooded, or you pay for a house and you're paying for electricity bill for 2 years, 3 years because the former tenant has what's it called? The former tenant refused to pay the electricity bill, and you have coconut head, so you refuse to watch my video to know that I actually warned you about this. I think number 4 thing that you need to look out for when you're looking for an apartment in Lagos is the environment, the area. You want to go to a place that they're shooting pok every day. You're not even at peace after paying. How's the Lagos so expensive? Jesus Christ! It's the reason I'm entering bus to go home this holiday because of how silly Lagos. And I cannot pay flight of 120,000 naira after just paying rent last month. So it's very important that you check the environment that you are going to stay in. Is the environment that kind of environment that they're always running helter-skelter, cultists are always fighting, people are always shooting, there's no security, people are getting robbed all the time, and you carry a coconut head and say that you're a child of whoever they are a child of, and affliction shall not come upon you? It's not true. It's not true. Like, it's not true. Use your head. They said this place is not safe, it's not conducive for you, but you will still go there and go and pay house rent and be living there. No, if a place is not conducive, run. Don't pay any. If a place is not conducive, don't actually pay anything to stay there, because your peace of mind is very important. For instance, I have a friend that actually paid a huge sum of money for his rent, and now he's looking for another place to stay because of like gunshots everywhere. At night you cannot even have peace, you can't even enjoy the rent that you just paid for. So while you're living in that kind of place, it's very important that you check the environment and make sure that the environment is safe. Number 5 is noise. When I did my internship at a bank in my 3rd year, I stayed with my sister, and the house was in Lagos though, but I was living with my sister then, and it was so freaking noisy. You can't even sleep at night. Like, she was working, she had like a job that was really stressful, and I was working in a bank then. So I'll come back from work trying to sleep, and I'm the kind of person that can sleep anywhere. I can sleep in the toilet, in the club, I can sleep in the market. Once sleep comes, I move. Like, I don't really care about noise, but that particular noise, for that kind of noise to affect my sleeping pattern, you know that it was very serious. So these people are having parties every night, and they're like party places or clubs around the place. So every night is like they're turning up. And I don't want to turn up, I just want to sleep. But no, you can't. Before you even find sleep, it's very hard. And then in the morning, I have to wake up again to go to work. So it was really stressful for me. So you should look out for is the environment very noisy? Is the environment noisy? If the environment is noisy and you don't like noise, why do you want to go and live there? Why are you going to pay rent and for your rent there? Like, it does not make any sense to me. It doesn't make any sense to me. The sixth thing that you should look out for when you want to get an apartment in Lagos is water. Water is very important. In this house there is water, thank God. Water runs like all the time, and even if there is no electricity, there's like a compound gen that pumps the water, so we always have water. But some people don't actually have water in their places. So if you think water is very important to you in a place that you want to stay in, then you should look out for places that actually have water. Look out for places that have water. Also, there are places in Lagos that have that the water is not good. For instance, some places in Lekki, the water is really not good. So if you think good water is part of what you want to do with your life, you want to enjoy good water in life, I think it's very important that you look out for places that have good water, where you don't have to take your bath with pure water. What pure water is? Pure water is sachet water, actually. So you need to be on the lookout for these things. The last tip that I'm going to leave you guys with today as regards getting what you need to know before you get an apartment in Lagos is the proximity to your place of work. If you are working in VI, and because a house in Ikorodu is cheap, you will not be paying. Why, please, why? It doesn't make any sense. You want to be traveling to work. Why will you do that to yourself? Why? Who did you offend? Why are you doing that? Why don't you like yourself? Why do you want to be traveling to work? So if you work in VI, you should look for a house, and you cannot afford a house on the island like VI, Lekki, Ikoyi, Aja, maybe Lakwa and other far places that are, I don't think are in Lagos anyway. Like Ekpe, I don't really think Ekpe is a place in Lagos though. But I know it's in Lagos, but it's just too far, like too freaking far. But if you cannot afford a house on the island and you're working on the island, you can get a house close by Yaba, Surulere, Alapere, right? I think Alapere is close. Magodo. Which other place is close? Ebute Meta. Get a house around these places because they are very close to the island. But houses around these places are kind of expensive. But if you compare the time that you spend in traffic and you spend on your way home, and the amount that you spend when you get a house in cheaper places like maybe Ikorodu or places that are really far, I think you still agree with me that the decision to stay around the island is a good idea. But I don't know your pocket, I don't know what works out for you. You alone knows what works out for you. So you guys should be on the lookout for this sign so that you don't get to spend money that you don't have on an accommodation that you regret, or even spend your money on a scam agent. So I feel that if you want to use an agent though, you should use an agent that somebody has used before and has had, like somebody that you know, not a random person on Twitter is posting about an agent and you can't use the agent, except you want to help the person like celebrate Christmas or something like that. If not, use an agent that somebody that you know has used. It's very important that use an agent that somebody you know has used so that it's not ending in tears. Because when it ends in tears, before you save another money to be able to pay for rent in Lagos, it's going to be a chore, and I don't really want. So now would be a good time to subscribe to my YouTube channel if you've not subscribed to my YouTube channel. So do that now. Yeah, do it. I'm waiting. Yeah. All right. Thank you. I know it doesn't cost anything. So I have a podcast with my friend. It's called the Ice Cream School Podcast, where we talk about finance, love, relationships, and feminism, and just a bunch of stuff that is fun. So you know your podcast streaming platforms like Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, Spotify, Anchor FM. So check out these podcast streaming platforms and make sure you listen to our podcast. And also, if you're not following me on Instagram, you're joking, because I'm just saying on YouTube you're not seeing me in all my finest and glory, but on Instagram, really, you're missing out. So please go follow me on Instagram at @IamGiftWork. I'm going to put my name on the screen and I'm going to put it in the description box. You know, on YouTube, so that's going to wear short. Just wear it up and sit down in front of your camera and make a video. So please don't forget to follow me on Instagram, subscribe to my YouTube channel, listen to my podcast on the various podcast streaming platforms that we have, and be good, be nice to your neighbors. Like, come your way again next time. Be good, be nice to your neighbors, and bye. I have other videos as regards what you need to know before you move to Lagos, Nigeria. House, just a bunch of stuff about Lagos, Nigeria, a lot of Lagos vlogs though. So I'm going to put some of them in the description box, and you're going to see some of them as cards in this video in various places. So thank you guys for watching. Bye.